everybody, and welcome to Happy Healthy with Jess. So this is our lower back love session number 2. So if you haven't seen session number 1, in that session we primarily focused on the pelvis and all the muscles around the pelvis and a little bit of the upper spine as well. In this session, we're focusing more around the head and the neck, the shoulders, and also on strengthening our spine in extension, which is our back bending movements. So please check the description, make sure that this is suitable for you. And you might want a cushion. I've got just a little one here. And you might also want a blanket to pad up your hips and your knees, because we'll be doing some stuff on the hips and the knees today as well. So take your time to get those things, and then you're going to join me seated in any comfortable position that works for you. All right, so I'm bringing myself into a nice gentle cross-legged position. I've got the cushion underneath my bum for a little bit of extra comfort. Whichever seated position works, generally putting a cushion underneath your bum will just help to find a more natural, neutral spine in these positions, and it helps you to sometimes sit upright as well. But as many cushions as you need, use them. And we're going to start, as we did in session 1, focusing in on the breathing, but this time from seated. So we want to relax the belly, and we want to relax the shoulders. And we want to be breathing straight away through the nose. So that nice gentle breath in. And that nice relaxed breath out. And just to recap, especially for those of you that didn't do that session 1, our breathing influences our spine, our lower back, and our core stability hugely. So if our breathing is sometimes a little bit off because we're stressed, we've got a lot going on, we're maybe not focusing on our breathing, this can really affect the health and the mobility of our spine. So again, let us breathe in. Just notice the lower rib cage and the belly. Gently expand on the breath in. And on the breath out, just feel everything relax. Nice. You can actually feel this if you want to by wrapping your thumbs around the back and the fingers around the front of your lower rib cage. When you breathe in, you'll feel them expand sideways. Breathing in. And breathing out, feeling everything relax. Good. Just a couple more of those. And we want to try our best we can to keep the shoulders and chest still. Because if they're kind of moving and taking a lot of the movement with our breathing, we're not getting that efficient movement of the diaphragm as we breathe. Good. Really nice, everyone. All right, so let's now really think, okay, we're going to maintain this breathing for the whole session, and we're going to roll the shoulders back. And I'd like you to do this 4 to 6 times back, and 4 to 6 times forwards, breathing through the nose, really thinking about getting the biggest circles that you can, and focusing in on the shoulder blades. Good. So when they squeeze together, they'll be rising, the shoulders, and then when they spread apart, they'll be kind of coming down. Some of you might already be moving forwards, you might still be moving back. Make sure you breathe and make sure you kind of relax in the middle. Sometimes it's really easy to roll them, but you're still tight up there, so try and relax in between. Really nice, everybody. Good. Now from here, hands onto the knees wherever you are. We're breathing in. Push your chest forwards, lift the head up. Chin rises. Breathe out, tuck the tailbone round the spine, chin comes in. Good, and again, breathing in. It's a cat-cow, but seated. Looking up, chin lift. Breathing out, tuck the tailbone round, and just do that a few times for me. When you come forwards, you really want to think about the chin lifting. Keep the mouth closed and you'll get a good stretch through the front of the neck here as well. Really good. And then just do some little circles around. Yeah, so just sort of circling around. Imagine your pelvis is like a plant pot and you are the stem growing out of it and you're sort of swishing around in the wind. Whee! Good, the other way. Nice. For those of you that know your yoga, very kundalini energy this. And if you don't worry. Nice, everyone. Right, head and neck now, please. So I want us to look to the right. Look to the left. Keep the shoulders and chest facing forwards. Looking to the right. Looking to the left, breathing through the nose. Looking up as comfortably as you can. Looking down. Looking up. Looking down. Nice. Ear to shoulder. So looking forward, but the right ear goes to the right shoulder. Back in middle. To the left. To the middle. 2 more. Good, now keep it there. So the left ear to the left shoulder. Really relaxed. Let your head do a half circle. So chin to chest, half circle. Right ear to right shoulder. And repeat that a few times, breathing gently. Nice. Really remind yourself that motion is lotion. The body loves movement. And the more that you breathe with it, the more it'll ease up. Good. Now let's see if we can take a full circle. Not everybody's going to be happy dropping the head all the way back. So you don't have to. Just explore that movement. Remind yourself that movements that we don't do or that we avoid are movements that are going to be weaker, yeah? So if someone's told you, oh, never drop your head back, you know, you've got that thing in your head that says, oh, never drop your head back. We should be able to drop the head back, but obviously we need to just work within our limits and capabilities. So just going nice and small first, maybe just a little bit back. Yeah. The body is only as strong as the movements that it actually does. Maybe need to repeat that a few times. Nice, everyone. Now, after you've done those, make sure you've gone a few ways, few directions. Well, there's only 2 directions, but you know what I mean. Then you can bring it to a close. Amazing, everyone. Okay, if you're cross-legged like me, just swap over the legs. Yeah, just swapping them over so that we're just in this position. Left hand, we're going to bring it to the right knee. Right hand, base of spine. I want you to breathe in gently for me. Breathe out, draw your shoulder blades together, and then see if you can twist, but keep the shoulder blades drawn together. That might be a bit challenging, and you won't go very far, but that's the point. Yeah, breathing in. Breathing out. Gorgeous, 1 more. Beautiful, other side. Right hand to left knee, left hand to base of spine. We breathe in. Draw the shoulder blades together and then try to gently twist. We're not forcing anything. Breathing in. Breathing out, draw the shoulder blades together. Good. And just become aware of, on that breath in, are you breathing in into the upper chest? Try to avoid that. We want to breathe in towards the lower belly and lower rib cage. Yeah, so just notice, because a lot in yoga when I'm teaching, I see this. And then the twist, yeah? We don't need to do that. Yeah, so just keep everything nice and gentle. Good. We're coming on to all fours. So you might need to get your padding for your knees. Take your time to get there. The sun's come out there. I was wondering, I was thinking, wow, it's really bright. The sun's come out. Good. So we're putting our knees down onto the floor, onto your padding if you want it, and we are going to bring the forearms down to the floor. So very similar to what we were just doing with our twists, but we're now going to add a little bit of gravity to this as well. So your forearms are down, your hips are in the air. Right hand goes behind the back of your neck. We're going to breathe in to open out the right elbow, but draw the shoulder blades together. So it will limit the movement. The hips stay still. Breathe out, tap the elbow down to the mat. Good. 3 more. Breathe in, open, follow the elbow with your eyes. Breathe out, tap. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, tap. Good. 1 more. Have I counted 4 correctly? Good. If you haven't done 4 yet, just keep going. You never need to be in time with me. If you're doing the other side, left hand behind the back of the neck. Inhale to open. Exhale to tap. Inhale to open, hips stay still. Draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, tap. Inhale to open. That was my shoulder if you heard that. 1 more time. Really nice, good, resting down. If you can, maybe sit the hips back to the heels and really reach your arms forwards for me. Breathing into the shoulder blades, into the armpits. Now you might be thinking, just take a rest there, why am I doing all this mid-back movement when it's the lower back that I thought I was working? Well, if the mid-spine is restricted in any way, your lower back will be. And the same for the top of the neck. The body is an integrated system. Everything affects everything. And actually, I do see that a lot. That, you know, especially in yoga, if we're working on back bends, you know, big extensions of the spine, the mid back, if it's not free, you'll get a big sort of issue in that lower back when we're doing it. So very helpful. Very helpful. Good, well done everyone. We're actually going to come down onto the belly now. All right, so if you need to pad up your hip area, then just move your blanket forwards so that we can put our hips on it. Yeah? Good. All right, so from here, this instantly for some of you, you might be thinking, oh, I'm not sure about this. So when you come down to this position, if you're feeling anything really uncomfortable in the lower back, bring yourself all the way down, head onto the hands, and give your bum a little bit of a squeeze. Yeah, see if that relieves it a little bit, okay? But if you're with me, we're gonna bring the forearms in front of us into Sphinx position. We're gonna roll the shoulders back, a little squeeze of the bum, and we're taking 3 to 4 breaths here, yeah? So breathing in, and breathing out. Yeah, good, well done. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, open the chest. Breathing out. Lovely. Now you can absolutely stay here if you want to, yeah? But we're going to start to add a bit of strength in this. And we're going to start with the upper back, yeah? So what I want you to do, I'm going to move this cushion. Here's what she's going to do. We're going to slide the hands underneath your shoulders, okay? And I want you to think about a W shape in a minute. So when we lift the arms off, you're thinking about a W, but bring the hands down for now. Option 1, just lighten your weight in your hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeeze the bum, and this is stage 1. The legs are staying into the ground. Yeah. If you're with me, we're going to breathe in to lift the arms into that W shape. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale to lift a little higher. Exhale to hold. 2 more breaths. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze your bum. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, down you come. Oh, now if you found that difficult, it's because it is. It is, yeah? So what you're trying to think of here is that your shoulder blades are drawing together, almost like your elbows are going down into your back pockets, your bum is squeezing, and we're strengthening the muscles along your spine, yeah? Round 2, you can keep it as it is if that was enough, or we're gonna lift the legs as well, okay? And when you lift the legs, try not to have them glued together or super wide, just somewhere in the middle, yeah? And we're going to stick with this W shape. I know it's horrible, but it's good for the shoulder blades, yeah? So from here, again, hands can stay under your shoulders if that's a bit easier, okay? Let us inhale, lift the legs, straighten through the knees. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades together, W shape with your arms if you can. Notice how I can't talk now. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we hold. One more time, squeeze the shoulder blades, elbows to back pockets. Inhale. Exhale, down. Well done. Oh my gosh. Give that bum a wiggle from right to left. Good. You might probably be feeling that lower back now, but hopefully in a way that says, hello, I am engaged. I am working. I am strengthening. Now, final option for option 3, a little bit easier on the shoulders. Your arms are going to come alongside you. Yeah, so option 1 is there. Or interlace and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Optional to lift the legs or to keep them down. We have 4 breaths, easy peasy. Let's go. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we hold. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we hold. 2 more. You've got this, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Oh my gosh. Well done, everyone. Whew. Give everything a wiggle. Good, maybe bring those forearms down, lift the chest in that Sphinx position again, and just notice, does your back feel different? Again, breathe down into the lower ribs and belly. Fantastic, well done everyone. From here we're going to push it back. So pushing down, rounding the spine, giving everything a nice round as you come back. Feel free to take some wiggles, some movements here, anything you want to do. We're going to obviously release this off a little bit and counterpose it. So we're going to come to sit on the bum now. So some of you are going to want to sit up on your cushions for this. I'm going to move mine out the way because I don't need mine for this, but some of you might. So the right leg is going to open out to the side, yeah? And the left leg is bent in this half butterfly. If you find that you're bent backwards like this, so your big rounding position, sitting up on your cushion. If you find the leg can't really straighten or this leg is uncomfortable, cushion under here or sit up higher, okay? And from here, we're not too bothered about this leg actually, because we're just going to work into the side body. But obviously this will get a stretch as well. Right hand along your right leg. We are going to inhale gently, exhale. We're just going to think about side bending over to the right. You notice I haven't moved my left arm yet. That'll come in a minute. Breathing in. Breathing out, side bend over to the right. Now some of you might even go far enough that your hand relaxes onto your head. Your head relaxes onto your hand. Beautiful. Now arm along here. We're going to inhale to reach this left arm up. Optional, use it to take yourself across. If this is too much, leave it down. Yeah, but if you can, we've got this lovely reach up and this reach over. Good, couple more of those. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Nice, everybody, let's release that up. Slowly, slowly lifting, lifting, take a breath. And just notice how your lower back feels after that. Gorgeous. Let's do the other side. So swapping it over. Left leg opening out, staying on your cushion if you need to. And we're going to breathe in gently. Breathe out, we're just thinking about that little side bend to the left. And this is stage 1. Just letting everything relax and soften. Beautiful. Now the next stage is to breathe in. Optional, that arm goes up and over. And we are reaching. Yeah, only if that feels good for you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Maybe the arm stays down, yeah? You choose. Couple more breaths. Really keep the bum glued to the floor. Get that nice stretch and reach. Good, everybody. Now, when you come up, notice, what am I feeling? Just take a few breaths again, down deeper. Don't grip your abdominals if you can. Nice, everybody, well done. The final thing that we're going to do is just get a really nice rounding of the spine. So actually, your choice which one you take here. I want the biggest rounding of your spine that you can. So for some people, this one's definitely for me. I get this a more rounding here with the soles of my feet together, like a nice big rounding here, yeah? And actually I lie, I get it in both, but other people prefer this forward one with the legs. It does depend on how you feel flexibility wise. Usually the less flexible you are in the back of the legs means more rounding of the spine, yeah? But again, just letting everything flop. You can use cushions in front of you as well. I do prefer this one, but totally up to you. A big rounding of the spine. Let your head go. Sometimes I actually use a cushion for my head, and that really encourages that rounding here. And then all you're going to do is breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Good. Let's stay for another 30 seconds or so here. Just really enjoy your body surrendering into whichever shape you've taken. Legs forward, legs in butterfly. Just let everything soften. Gorgeous, everybody. Now, however you would like to end this session, please do. I recommend maybe taking a little lie down, connecting with your breathing if you want to. What I'm going to do is take a little twist on the back to end. So if you want to, cushion underneath the head. I know some of you might like to stay seated, you do you. But my favorite way to end these sessions is to bring myself down onto the floor and just to take a little swish of those knees right to left. You might hold them in one direction. Gorgeous, everybody. It might be nice to bring the knees in for a little cuddle. You might have a little rock from right to left. But again, can we connect with that diaphragmatic breathing? So nice, quiet, gentle breath. You might bend the knees, you might keep moving. As you breathe in, the lower ribs and the belly expand. As you breathe out, everything relaxes, the belly and the lower ribs fall. And notice how your body feels. What's your lower back feeling like right now? What are your energy levels? I really encourage you to stay here as long as you want to. It's always a good idea when it comes to anything to do with discomfort in the body, strain or stress, to actually find some stillness, to connect with your breathing and to really allow yourself a bit of relaxation time. So I have at the very end of this video put a little recommendation for one of my other videos. Feel free to stay exactly where you are. But I will say a really big thank you for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed the session. If you have any requests, anything that you would like to ask, pop it in the comments, and please don't forget to subscribe. It means the world, and it means that I can keep creating content for you and keep making it high quality. But thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you in another video very soon.